Shalom, shalom. I am here to do my due diligence, out of obedience. Bruh, you people have no idea, you know? You have no idea what it's like to be treated the way that I'm being treated. Without deserving it, okay? Seriously, without deserving it. When you're here out of authenticity, you're being genuine, you're here out of divine love, compassion, and mercy, you're here out of obedience to your spiritual mission in order to help people. But these people that you're here to help shut up their bowels of compassion, show no mercy unto you, show no love to you, have no empathy for you, but instead scorn you, mock you, ridicule you, despise you, revel in your suffering, all because you have chosen to not earn money. This somehow seems to ignite people to band together against me. Like, wow. So you don't see how money is controlling people? You don't see how money has been established as God, even though it's inscribed on it? Is inscribed on your money. In God we trust. But do you seriously think that is the eternal living God? The one that gave us all the breath of life? Established an eternal law that we ought to love one another the way that we love ourselves? That we ought to do for others that which we would want done for ourselves? You think that power established money upon the earth? These people love to hate me because I have chosen to not earn money. Therefore, they look at me as despicable. You are a filthy human being. How dare you not earn money? How dare you not do what we do? Is this not the same thing as the 3 Hebrew boys who refused to bow to the God of gold? Didn't they say that we refuse to bow down and worship your God? Weren't they thrown in a fiery furnace? Didn't everybody else scorn them? Like, how dare you not bow? Bow down to our God. What, you think you are better than us? What makes you think you're better than us? We all have to bow down and worship this God. What the hell's wrong with you? I don't worship your God. I don't worship the God of money. Did you not know that your time, your energy, and your effort that you are willingly giving to that God is a form of worship? You're being obedient to do what you're instructed to do by this world in order to obtain that God. Yes, when you get paid, you receive your currency that has it engraved in God we trust. All your celebrities, when they collect their reward, what do they say? Oh, thank God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for this reward. Well, what God do you think that they are serving? Oh, it's the same God that people work for. Yeah, the majority of humanity, they work for that God. And people want to be mad at me that I no longer work for that God. So because I have chosen with my free agency to not work for that God, I don't spend my time, energy, and or effort earning that God. Okay? But yet instead, I have chosen with my free agency to be obedient to my God. And my God is more powerful than a God of money. And I know many people will see that as crazy. See, they always want to bring up our ancient forefathers who had possession of the earth. We were the original caretakers of the earth. So of course our forefathers, Abraham and, Isaac and Jacob and, all the patriarchs and even, some of the prominent females in the scripture, yes, they had the wealth of the earth. I realize that. Okay? But it's like, do you not know that we are not back in those days when we had possession, when we were actually the caretakers of the earth? Do you not realize that this was before the times of the Gentiles? Do you not understand that colonization has happened and the wicked has taken the earth? They have taken possession of the earth and they have created a whole system of oppression and forced that upon all humanity and all creation. Our people are no longer the caretakers of the earth. We have been subjected physically. The colonizers literally cut us off. All right, they took possession of the earth. I don't understand what is so hard for people to comprehend. Okay, do you not realize that when they wrote those papal bulls and they did the doctrine of discovery and they genocided many of the indigenous people, okay, by brute force, they took over our land. Okay? So now The biblical people that you keep wanting to run to, in the scripture. Oh, look, but we had rich. Yes, I realize that. But now the biblical people have been placed under subjection. And it's biblical prophecy. Do you not realize that we are still up under this same subjection to the Gentiles? When have we been delivered? What you think that, they set us free back in the mid to late 1800s? You think we're free? You think we're free? Are we governing ourselves? Or are we being governed by wicked people who write the laws and the legislations, who cause inflation? These are the same damn people that have control over all the resources of the earth, also control the prices. Do you not realize this? So because you people want to be complacent with this wickedness, you all want to band together to try to tear me down or try to strong arm me into doing what you do because you love your money. And you can't see life outside of earning your money. Therefore, you scorn me. You don't see the bigger picture. You refuse to see outside of this false ass reality. Nevertheless, I am forced to dwell among you and suffer because of the lack of mercy, the lack of kindness, the lack of empathy. You people hate this truth. His people have been long-suffering for a very long time. Today is August 2nd. Not that it's important, but it is my birthday month. My birthday is on the 10th. Not that people care. Not that I even want people to care, because I don't care. I don't celebrate my birthday, alright, put it that way. And I took it off my Facebook, because I don't really want people wishing me a happy birthday. I don't celebrate birthdays. Nevertheless, it's the day that I was born on the earth. I have not been able to pay the rent. It was due yesterday. It will be late on Tuesday, on the 6th. Monday's the last day that I'll be able to pay the $25 without any late fees. I'm going cold turkey without tobacco. Going cold turkey without my herb. I did walk up to, I tried to go to the office row, around the office, and look in the butt thing, the ashtray that they have up there at the office in my apartment complex. And there was hardly any butts in there that was usable. There was only one, and it was from a maintenance guy that's very racist. I know his type, the don't tread on me type, alright? A devout Christian, alright? Him and his wife, alright? They got a motorcycle, and they got several vehicles, but he also has a motorcycle, and, he displays his egos. He's an American patriot and all this. And I've always known that, he has a problem with me, but he talks to me, like when he has to, but I know that he does not like me. He doesn't like me. He doesn't like my people. All right. But anyway, when I walked up there, I seen him and he was putting a cigarette out in the ashtray. And I asked him if he could spare smoke. And he said, no, I definitely cannot. Or I don't know exactly how he put it. I certainly cannot. Something like that. No, I certainly cannot. Oh, no, I certainly do not. Something like that, you know. And I was like, okay, you know. And so I went to the ashtray and took out one butt, and I think it was his butt because it was burning, you know, and I put it out and put that in my cigarette pack. That was the only butt that was usable. Put that in my empty cigarette pack and looked around for more butts, and you know, all the ashtrays were emptied. You know, all the ashtrays around the pool, there was no butts in there. It's like, bro, y'all don't even leave the butts for those who walk the premises looking for butts. You know, they clean it out, man. It's like, bro, y'all do everything you can to oppress the poor. Like, you literally hate the poor. You detest the poor. You detest those who don't love money. You detest those who don't do what they can do to get money. That's been what's established as the God of this earth, or this world, rather. And, you know, because we don't have ambition to do that, you people revel in making us suffer. So, you know, I come back home with that one butt, and I'm like, you know, I can't make any kind of cigarette with that one little butt. So, you know, I'm like, I had found some pennies the other day in my closet. I forgot that I had. Found them in a box. And anyway, took those, dumped it in a bag, in a plastic bag, tied it up, and walked up here to this quick stop in my neighborhood. And I never go into this store, this convenience store that's right in my neighborhood. You know, I try to avoid going in there. I avoid going in there like the plague, bro. I don't want to go in there. You know what I'm saying? They sell fried chicken in there, and you know, I can smell it before I even get in there, and it makes me sick to my stomach. You know, and it also pisses me off that they're selling my people fried chicken. This is a foreigner in my land, all right? I don't know what nationality, not a European, but it's like a either an Arab or I don't really know what his ethnicity is, you know what I'm saying? Um but as a foreigner, and he has his business established in my neighborhood. But I walked up there to buy one, you know, single cigarette. You know, you cannot get a single cigarette from most convenience stores, regular convenience stores. The only places where you can buy single cigarettes is in the hood, you know. So I'm basically forced to go in there because, you know, I have pennies, and not enough to buy a pack of cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Um, I think altogether it's like 4.57 minus the 75 cent that I already had to pay. But he didn't even want to take my pennies, bruh. You know, when I told him because I asked him, I said, "How much is your single cigarettes?" He said 75 cent. And you know, already I kind of had a feeling that they were charging 75 cent for a cigarette, you know, which is ridiculous, bruh. Like, you ripping my people off, you know, you ripping people off. Wait, like, you're in the hood, you know, we don't have money, but you're in the hood and you're charging, like, bro, it's absolutely ridiculous. 75 cent for one cigarette. It used to be 25 cent, you know. And now all of a sudden it's 75 cent for one cigarette. And it's a Newport. And I don't normally smoke menthols, you know. I smoke regulars. Well, actually, I smoke lights, but for the last several months, I've been forced to smoke regulars because they haven't had um, any light tubes. But, bro, I'm not trying to ramble on forever. I'm telling you this story about going up here to this store today. This dude did not want to even take my pennies. He was looking at me like I'm despicable, and I basically was like, sir, this is all I have. People have not been merciful unto me. So I literally had to break into the piggy bank, and this is all I have. It's still money, it's still currency. And he's like, yeah, I know, but you wouldn't, the people wouldn't want us giving them pennies. I'm like, sir, like, this is all I got. Like, it's still currency. I kept saying the same thing. I was like, sir, can I just have one smoke? Because he was trying to turn me away. Like, he was literally, I was going to buy as many as I could with the pennies that I had, but he was acting like, he wasn't going to take it at all. And so I'm like, bro, sir, can I please at least buy one cigarette? And so he at least let me buy one. And so he was trying to take the whole freaking bag for one, right? I'm like, I'm gonna count it out for you. And then he was almost like trying to turn me away again. Like he was literally wanting me to give him the whole bag of pennies for one freaking cigarette. Or, like, bruh. But anyway, so I went ahead and counted. I was like, sir, I'm just gonna count it out. And so I counted out 75 cents, and he went ahead and gave me one Newport for 75 pennies. And the whole damn time I'm kind of gagging because of the smell of the chicken. And it's early in the morning. It was like, a little bit after 7 a.m. You know, bruh, in the stereotype, like, really, you set your business up in my neighborhood, is in the hood. You know that this is the neighborhood where our people are at, and you're selling dead chicken, fried chicken to my people in this neighborhood. Pretty much everything in that establishment is poison, including the cigarettes, But this is one of the clutches, one of the vices of this world that I have yet to overcome, And I'm very open and honest about my vices that I still partake of, cannabis and tobacco, and every now and then a little bit of wine, okay? But I hadn't had, funds for wine in a long time, So I've literally had to sacrifice my wants, my desires, and, continue to be obedient with what I've been given to give. And all this time, people have been unmerciful to me. All right, people have been scorning me and ridiculing me, acting like I am, just despicable, acting like they literally despising me. But yet I'm here out of the love and mercy of the Great Spirit. All right, I'm literally being obedient to my spiritual mission. And so you people have no idea what you're doing. All right? So anyway, I said all that to say that, I do have that one Newport that I have yet to light yet, you know. But after that, I don't have anything because that dude ain't taking my pennies. Well, I forgot to tell you, okay? After he had gave me one cigarette for the 75 pennies, he pointed to the bag for me to give it to him, and he was like, here, I'll give you two more. And, so I'm like, sir, this is worth at least three more. And then he just like waved me away. And the look that he gave me was like, I'm just despicable. Get out of here, you despicable person. You like, it's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Like, first of all, sir, you are on my ancestral land. The Great Spirit allowed you to come over here and get up above us very high. The scripture declared that we will have to go to our enemies for everything that we want and need. And all while we're having to do that, you people continuously kick us while we're down, take advantage of us, and treat us like trash, refusing to show any kind of mercy to us. refusing to show any kind of love, any kind of compassion, any of that to us. So, bruh, I was talking to the Father before I got on here, and I was like, Father, I'm really having to lean heavily upon your spirit because I haven't went completely cold turkey with no tobacco. This is the first time, you know. The time before when I had gotten down like this, the neighbor had given me like 6 cigarettes, you know. Um, but I don't have that this time. I haven't seen my neighbor to even ask. And I'm not the type to go knock on people's door and ask for a cigarette. I don't go knock on people's door and ask for anything, you know. And I didn't see her outside when I was out there. So, it is what it is. So, yeah, I have to depend upon the Spirit to sustain me. Leaning heavily upon the Spirit, bro. Um, but your cold hearts is being seen by the Most High. Your hardened hearts is being seen. And understand, people, you are laying up for yourselves great judgment. And you have no idea what you're doing. Because we were instructed to love one another as we love ourselves. And you people are blatantly refusing to do that. See, you want to think all of this is random. You want to think that this is normal to have the wicked on top, running and controlling everything, oppressing all humanity and all creation, oppressing everybody who refused to bow down to the God of money. You think this is going to continuously last? You think the righteous is going to continue to be held down by this economic system of slavery? You think the wicked are going to continuously be able to just live lavishly and enjoy all the resources of the earth while they mistreat the children of light that's been risen in the land of our captivity? You have another thing coming. I don't wish death and destruction upon anybody, but I do wish deliverance from this wicked ass system and from evil people who refuse to melt their stony heart. The resources of this earth do not belong to the wicked. It belongs to the righteous. We are the true caretakers of the earth, the righteous. And only for a period of time were the wicked allowed to take control, to take possession. And all of this time, they've done nothing but cause oppression. They have done nothing but oppression to all humanity and all creation. Oppression and tyranny. Great evil. Why won't you people stand with me? Why don't you people want to help me? Why do you people continuously want to join with the wicked in opposition against me? You really should ask yourself these things. Now, I didn't plan any of this intro. I knew I was going to talk to you guys a little bit about, going up to that store. But, I ain't got no notes. I just flow by way of the Spirit. And it's close to 30 minutes into this. The next audio that we're going to be going over is very important. The name of it is We Will Be Delivered. Okay? Regardless of what you want to believe, the children of light is going to be delivered from you wicked ass people. Alright? From this wicked ass system. And all of you who have attached yourselves to it. Alright? And if you want deliverance with the children of light, then I suggest you renounce their system. I suggest you humble yourself and unlearn what it is you think you know. And relearn via the Spirit of truth. Join, cleave to the children of light. Because judgment is surely coming upon the wicked. How long do you think you're gonna hold the resources of the earth when it originally belonged to us? It was originally given to us. We didn't take it by force. It was given to us. It's our inheritance. It's our birthright. And I know this. So ain't no way you're gonna gaslight me any longer to make me feel like I'm the problem. When all you people want to continuously ignore the real problem. And what's the real problem, you may ask? The real problem is colonization. These people who stole our blessing. And with our blessing that they stole, they've been oppressing all humanity and all creation, causing mass suffering. But you want to ignore that and claim that I am the problem. You want to ignore all that and band together with one another against his servant. You need to rebel against this satanic beast system. And your time to do so is quickly running out. Please give me a few minutes. I'm gonna go relieve my bladder, and then I shall be back to start up this audio. Alright? There's a song that is upon my spirit. that I need to play right quick. And thank you for your patience. Appreciate it. 1 second. How long do you think you can oppress us? Where is it at? How long do you think you can oppress us? Pretty soon the Father gonna bless us. Where is that song? Give me a second. I gotta try to find the dang song. One second, people. See if it comes up, because I don't know the name of the dang song. It's not coming up with that, bruh. Google has no idea, but I thought I had it on this list. 1 second, people. I'm looking. Dang it! Come on, bro. This shit is really annoying. Wish this quit messing with me. Come on, bro. Hold on, people. It has to be in this playlist. Give me just a second. Oppression. It has to do with oppression. I know it's in this playlist because I listen to it all the dang time. Oh, 1 second. Has to be in here, bro. right, that song was Upon My Spirit. And thank you, Father, that I found it and I was able to play that. Now, yes, the Most High is going to bless His people. Alright? Your oppression is not going to continue for that much longer. He didn't wake us up for the hell of it. No, He woke us up to warn you. He woke us up to give you a divine opportunity to join the side of righteousness or reject it and by default stay with the wicked. Alright? So, that is your choice, people. Alright? You have free agency. We ain't here to strong arm you, unlike evil people that forces everything on everybody. And if they don't submit, then we suffer. You know? Like, bruh. Nah, see? The only reason the wicked end up suffering due to that eternal law is because of their own damn wickedness. Alright? Yeah. You had to reap what you sow. Alright? When you plant a tomato seed, you gonna get tomatoes. You're not gonna get strawberries. Okay? When you plant freaking apple trees, you're not gonna get no lemon tree. Okay? This is a universal law. See, you want to call the Most High evil because you plant an apple seed and you don't get a lemon tree? Really? Is that the Most High's fault that you planted an apple seed? But because you believed that you would get a lemon tree, you don't get it. Instead, you get an apple tree, exactly what the hell you planted. So you want to call the Most High evil because you didn't get a lemon tree. You're going to get exactly what you sow. Let's go ahead and get into this audio. And we're going to start it right here. Matter of fact, let me make this just a tad bit bigger. Alright? Because we live in this nightmare down here. Alright? We could be living like this, but nah. Right now, the wicked have control of the earth. The wicked has the reins of the earth. Therefore, we are all forced to live down here. And God is money in this wicked ass system. Alright? And they don't think that there is any kind of higher power outside of their God that they established. Alright? So you got all of these people fighting to get that God. Okay? All of these people fighting to get that God. Alright? But I know the power that could give us this. Okay? Yes, I know the power, the everlasting, eternal power that desires to give us this. Okay? And this is the power that I serve. Alright? You want to be mad at me that I don't want to serve their power that they established in this nightmare that I was born in. Just because I was born in this wickedness don't mean that I have to do what all of these people are doing. Nah, I can be living here but go within myself and seek the true and living power. And that's exactly what I did. So now I know that this is coming for me and all those who cleave to the children of light, all those who choose with their free agency to do righteousness. Alright? And all you wicked people that want to scorn me and make yourself an adversary against me while I'm forced to live down here with you, understand, this system gonna implode upon itself. And I'm gonna be delivered out of it. Right along with all the people who were wise and who had the ears to hear, the heart to receive, and the eyes to see. They will cleave to the children of light, and we will be delivered from outside of this captivity of economic slavery.
All like a horrible dream, bro. We've been living a nightmare. And this is why I was the way I was, bro, because I was living a nightmare and being told to like it. Like, looked at as crazy because I don't like this nightmare that I'm being forced to live in. Because I'm not complacent, I don't settle for this nightmare. I'm looking to try to wake up from this nightmare. Like, hey, this is crazy. Like, are you serious? I'm seeing there's nothing but these people is like elevated to some kind of moralistic standard. But look how they treat us. Look at what they do. Like, I was seeing the truth with my eyes and being told the opposite of what I'm seeing my entire freaking life. I knew that these people could not be holy. These people could not be righteous, I'm a glitch in this matrix. Glitch in the matrix. I am a glitch in the matrix.
Alright, as usual, I'm going to be doing a little bit of meditation, on the audio. It doesn't take very long at all, maybe another 2 minutes approximately, another 2 minutes of that meditation, and I was actually communing with the Most High, so you will hear me faintly in the background. Probably can't make out what I'm saying, but I was just communicating with the Most High. And then the message flows by way of the Spirit. Alright? So, let's continue. Actually, I do want to go over a little bit of this before I clear it, alright? Because I'm going to need to clear it, because I'm pretty sure there's other things I'm going to be led to bring up. So as you can see, this is a friendly reminder. Let me put out my one Newport here. I took a few puffs off of it. So yeah, this is a friendly reminder. It's not a conspiracy or a theory if it's true. Spreading awareness while encouraging others to question their reality, to do their own due diligence, do research, and remain curious is a form of love, not fear. I'm here out of divine love. So, you people who set yourself in opposition to me, understand you are setting yourself in opposition to divine love. And when you set yourself in opposition to divine love, by default, you belong to the adversary. All right? I am a glitch in this matrix that I have been forced to live in. All right? When you wake up, you begin to see this artificial reality, this artificial society. You'll begin to see that it was created for control. See, all my life, I knew I was being controlled and I did not like it. Okay? Because I was given a free spirit. I am a free spirit. All right? So, all my life, I was experiencing oppression. All my life, people been trying to control me and strong arm me, force things upon me. And I did not like it. The matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room, you can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. Tell-a-vision. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. You ask, what truth? We tell you that you are a slave, people. Like everyone else, we were all born into bondage of economic slavery. We were born into a prison that you cannot taste, nor see, nor touch. It is a prison for your mind and also your spirit. All right? And it's physical captivity because of the economic slavery. If you do not have money, then, like me, you will be physically suffering. This is the reality that I have been forced to live in and gaslighted by my family, like there is something wrong with me because I don't like it, because I find a problem with it. Why can't you get with the system? Because it's a system of oppression. I don't want to be forced to care about money. I don't want to be forced to do what I don't want to do in order to sustain my life. It's not that I can't see what you can see. It's that I see what many cannot see. I see the true reality. And I know the true and living power. I know that this reality did not come from the power that I love and serve. And I know that my power is way more powerful than the God of this world. Normal human beings are not capable of understanding the level of evil we are dealing with. I'm not normal. I'm a seed that was planted here, prophesied that I would awaken in the land of my captivity and remember who I am, come back to my power, and expose these devils. Expose the reality that we have been forced to live in. This is my mission. I'm not here to join with a system. No, I'm here to expose this system. The earth was allowed into the hand of the wicked. These people don't have any moralistic bone in their body. Some of them are passed away now, if not all of them. Are all of them passed away? I don't know. I ain't done research on all of them to see if they're still here yet, but a lot of them passed away. Alright. But yet their descendants are still here. Alright. And what the wicked has stolen from the indigenous seed of the earth, they've passed it down for generations. Okay? And now their time is up because the children of light have been risen. And we have been instructed to speak this word by the way of the Spirit to give all of you a divine opportunity to humble yourself like a child, unlearn the wisdom of this world, and relearn via the Spirit of truth. People that you never thought of could be the Most High's elect. You can read it in them scriptures, the type of people that he chooses. He don't choose the prominent people. Nah. He chooses the despised. He chooses those that are counted as despicable. He chooses the weak, those that ain't got no might in our hands. It's gonna put those who hold all the might, the big giants, all those that got all the resources, controlling everything, they're about to be put to shame by someone, and the people that's considered nobodies. Continuously, I keep trying to wake you people up. Continuously, I keep trying to get you people to look beyond the illusion that was forced upon us. Most people are just mediocre-minded, cowardly conformists because it's comfortable and simple. They make it very easy for you to tune out your conscience and listen to mortal men, listen to the wisdom of this world. But I ain't one of them people. I'm not a conformist. I'm here to shatter strong delusions and false realities. I don't say that in arrogance. I say that because I walk with the Most High. I have the Spirit of truth with me. I have the Holy Spirit residing within me. I have the oracles of the kingdom. In a world full of lies, the truth will be called a conspiracy. So I don't care that you people want to call me crazy. I know that I'm living in an illusion. It's you people who want to see this as the only reality. Like there ain't no reality outside of earning money to sustain our lives. I had a dream that one day the people will wake up. It's important people start to understand that most of the answers are not going to be found floating on the surface. They're going to be sitting at the bottom, meaning you're going to have to dig to find them. You're going to have to dig deep. We're like a needle in a haystack. It's time to wake up and start your journey, because the onion has many layers to peel before you get to see what's in the core. You are to seek the children of light, people, because we are the ones of the prophecy that was prophesied to awaken in the land of our captivity. See, as long as you keep casting us off, you're going to be spinning your wheels. All right? You need us because we have the spiritual wealth. We are trying to get as many people to this reality. But so many of you are in love with this reality. And all while I'm having to live down here in this false ass reality with all of you who view me as despicable because I don't do what you do, you are about to be dealt with. And I'm going to be delivered up out of here and placed here, right along with the few righteous Ams and all those who choose to have the ears to hear, the heart to receive, and the eyes to see. Oh, we're gonna be happy, while all you wicked people will be left here for this whole system to implode upon itself. And whatever the hell y'all gonna have to experience and go through, we ain't gonna have no part of it. We gonna be taken care of. It's no telling what all y'all gonna have to experience. Because understand that the Reaper's gonna take possession of their portion. Satan, the adversary, and all the demons you've been serving. Okay? Yes, they're gonna take possession of their portion. Alright, you've been serving them this whole damn time. All of you that, love and glorify money and love to force the righteous to suffer. Yes, you've been sowing all of that negative energy, feeding the negative energy. You've been serving the negative powers. Alright? And you've been serving the adversary. Therefore, you belong to the adversary. And the adversary gonna get to lay hold of his portion. But we are not his portion. Therefore, we gonna be delivered up out of his clutches. And we are gonna be placed here. Okay? I look forward to this. And I know that it ain't that far away. Because we are at the end of the rule of the worst of the heathen. The righteous are not going to continuously suffer your oppression, your tyranny, all of these things. He didn't wake us up for that. He didn't wake us up to give us clarity and understanding. That would be cruel. Don't you realize that the Great Spirit would be cruel to awaken the children of light in the land of our captivity, only to have us be aware, that this what happened, all of this, make us aware that this is our land and how it was stolen from us, what our transgression was that allowed the Great Spirit to or that the Great Spirit allowed, why the Great Spirit allowed these wicked people to come against us, why the Great Spirit removed protection away from us. All right, we have understanding of all of this. He opened up our mind to give us the clarity and all of this. All right, gave us all the prophecies, like, bruh, hold on. Like, why would he give us these prophecies if it isn't true? Give me just a second. Not be envious of the Gentiles. Like, why would we be envious of you? You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna be envious of you. Oh no. See, we're gonna be delivered out of your hands, you wicked people. Okay, 1 second. Alright. And I bring this out quite often. Let's see. Ooh, what is. Oh, yeah, this has already started. The apocalypse dispersed of the remaining Gentiles after the tribulation. The apocalypse of Baruch. Do you think that in these things the Most High rejoiceth, or that his name is glorified? But how will it serve toward his righteous judgment? Yet after these things shall the dispersed among the Gentiles be taken hold of by tribulation, and in shame shall they dwell in every place. Because so far as Zion is delivered up, and Jerusalem laid waste, and idols prosper in the cities of the Gentiles, and the vapor of the smoke of the incense of righteousness, which is by the law, is extinguished in Zion, and in the region of Zion in every place, look, there is the smoke of impiety. But the king of Babylon would arise, both who has now destroyed Zion, and he will boast over the people, and he will speak great things in his heart, in the presence of the Most High. But he also shall fall at last. These are the black waters. All right. Now, he told Baruch, this is also the apocalypse of Baruch, he told Baruch to go and instruct the people and come to this place, and afterwards fast 7 days, and then he will come to him and speak with him. All right. Now Baruch's words to the people. And I, Baruch, went from there and came to my people, and I called my firstborn son, and these his friends, and 7 of the elders of the people, And he said unto them, Behold, I go unto my fathers according to the way of all the earth, but withdraw you not from the way of the eternal law, but guard and admonish the people which remain, lest they withdraw from the commandments of the Mighty One. For you see that he whom we serve is just, and our Creator is no respecter of persons. See, he even gave you Gentiles, all you nations, an opportunity to take the reins of the earth. None of us created the earth. All of us dwell upon the earth that was created for us. All right? And all the resources of the earth, it was created for us. Okay? And every single nation had an opportunity to take the reins of the earth and show forth the righteousness of the Most High, or use their free agency for great wickedness. It just so happened that the Gentiles, the final nations, used their free agency to oppress all humanity and all creation. They have taken all the resources of the earth for themselves and put everybody else up under economic slavery. That ain't showing forth the love, compassion, mercy, empathy. None of that. That ain't showing none of that. None of those attributes have they shown while having the reins of the earth. Nevertheless, the Great Spirit gave them a time, times, and half a time to do so. And they have refused to show any kind of love to his people. They have refused to give back what they have stolen from his people. They refuse to give back what their forefathers have stolen from his people. All right? So all the world sees what has befallen us. We are Zion, the indigenous seed of the lands that the Great Spirit allowed to be colonized, and all of our blessings taken by force with much bloodshed. We put on sackcloth. We've been mourning this whole time, while you nations got to take our blessing and do with it as you please. And all of you see what has happened to Jerusalem. For the judgment of the Mighty One shall thereby be made known, and his ways, which, though past finding out, are right and righteous. For if we, the children of light, who he awakened in the land of our captivity, if we endure and persevere in his reverence and do not forget his eternal law, that means our heart cannot grow cold like that of the wicked. However, he's given us a mouthpiece and we are instructed to speak. So I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to speak my mind, and I'm going to speak by way of the Spirit. I'm going to speak exactly what's upon my heart and soul. I don't harvest any hate in my heart. But it is time for justice. The times shall change over us for good. The whole world shall see the consolation of Zion. Because whatever is now is nothing, but that which shall be is very great. For everything that is corruptible shall pass away. That includes money, because it's corruptible. How is it corruptible? They got people that are mercenaries for money. There's people who get blood on their hands for money. Do you not think that that's corruptible? See, ain't nobody gonna have blood on their hands worshiping my power. You ain't gonna be tempted to take someone's life in order to earn my power. See, you have been deceived into thinking that my power requires blood offerings. But again, you've been deceived. Because my power don't require that. My power only requires obedience, repentance, humility, obedience to that eternal law of love, life, purity, and all things good, not bloodshed. So my power ain't corruptible. But money is corruptible. And everything that dieth shall depart. And all the present time shall be forgotten. Nor shall there be any remembrance of the present time, which is defiled with evils. Do we not live in a world that is defiled with evils? For that which runneth now runneth unto vanity. Do we not live in a superficial society where it's all about vanity, superficiality, materialistic things? Hell, they got a magazine by the name of Vanity Fair. They got Fortune magazine, where they put filthy rich people on the cover and pretend like they're to be glorified. Like, why do they elevate these wicked ass people? Bruh. Are we not living in this? So you want to throw out the scriptures? You want to call me crazy? Want to call me ignorant? But yet I can clearly see that I'm living this. That which runneth now runneth unto vanity. And that which prospereth shall quickly fall and be humiliated. That's what's coming for you wicked. Alright. It's 10. Here's another one. Which page? This is 60. Here's another one. I think. But yeah, that's the one. Okay. So we going here. Alright. Let's see here. We're done with this one. Also the apocalypse of Baruch. And the mighty one did according to the multitude of his mercies, and the Most High according to the greatness of his compassion. And he revealed unto me the word, that I might receive consolation. And he showed me visions, that I should not again endure anguish. And he made known to me the mystery of the times that I'm being forced to live in, because I was born into this system. And the advent of the hours he showed me. Therefore, my brethren, I have written to you, that you may comfort yourselves regarding the multitude of our tribulations. Actually, Baruch wrote this before our time, but we're living this. So this is what I'm saying about the prophecy. See, Baruch foretold. See, this is what Baruch wrote way back then for the children of light that was prophesied to awaken in the land of our captivity. This is for us. This is to give us strength. Okay? So he says, therefore, my brethren, I have written to you, that you may comfort yourselves regarding the multitude of your tribulations. For you know that our Maker will assuredly avenge you on all of our enemies, according to all that they have done to us. Also, that the consummation which the Most High will make is very high, and his mercy that is coming, and the consummation of his judgment is by no means afar off. It seems like a long time to us in the physical, in our human mortal mind, going through the long suffering. For look, we see now the multitude of the prosperity of the Gentiles. Oh, and the Gentiles know it. See, the Gentiles know that they came over here and they prospered. Okay, you nations know that you came over here and you prospered. You got up above us very high, and we came down very low. We became the tail and you are the head. You know this happened. For look, we see now the multitude of the prosperity of the Gentiles. Let me get a drink of water. Though they act impiously, showing no respect nor reverence for the Most High, even though the Most High allowed them to come over here to this blessed, promised land. This is a person that is wicked. This is a person that is godless. This is the ungodly, the unholy, the sinful, the immoral, the unrighteous. And this is why we live in this kind of world. Where is the righteousness? Where is the morals? Where is the righteous values? Oh, there is none. Because these people are profane. These people are blasphemous. These people are disrespectful. They disrespect the righteous. They disrespect the holy people. They're the pagans. They're heathen. They're faithless. These are wicked people. They're disobedient to the eternal law of loving your neighbor as you do yourself. They're disobedient to the eternal law of refraining from doing to others things you would not want done to yourself. They are selfish. They're greedy. They're puffed up in their pride and their arrogance. They do not reverence the great Spirit that gave us all the eternal law. They do not reverence the earth. They do not reverence the creation. They don't respect anything. They are heathen, lacking compassion, lacking mercy, lacking empathy, lacking all the fruits of the Spirit. Yet they prosper. They're in prosperity. These wicked people are the ones that are in prosperity. The richest people in the world. Take a gander at them. Where's the copper-colored people? Where is the indigenous people? Oh, that's right. All of their billions came from raping, robbing, and murdering the indigenous people. We ain't nowhere to be seen on here. This is the worst of the heathen that have all the resources of the earth. Richest family in every state. All foreigners. All heathen. Not one indigenous person. But yet they're the richest family in every state. They are Gentiles. They got to live in their blessing. They are living in their blessing. This whole time, the Great Spirit has allowed these people to live in their blessing. All their life they've been living in their blessing. All their life they've been living in their blessing. The blessings of Lucifer. Prosperity. Second. All of this time you've been trampling us, and the Great Spirit has allowed it. Has allowed the Gentiles to get on top of us and trample us underfoot. We laid our bodies as the ground for them that went over. All of this time, you've been ruling on top of us. And acting impiously the entire time. Asking us, where's your God? Where's your God? This the only God there is, money. See, it's engraved right here. In God we trust. And if you don't pine for this God, we ain't got no love for you. But they shall be like a vapor. And we behold the multitude of their power, though they do wickedly. but they shall be made like unto a drop. And we see the firmness of their might with their economic system. Though they resist a mighty one every hour, all you potential AMs that have an abundance, but you choose not to be obedient, you are resisting the mighty one every hour. But you are going to be counted as spittle, holding on to that blessing bag of Lucifer, refusing to help the children of light, who you can clearly see the fruits of the Spirit upon. We consider the glory of their greatness, though they do not keep the statutes of the Most High. But as smoke shall they pass away. And a lot of my people meditate on the beauty of their gracefulness, because it's been set as the standards of beauty in this society. They have a movie entitled American Beauty, but this is a whole foreigner on indigenous land, but you claim that this is American Beauty. And this has been what the standard has been in this false-ass reality that we have been forced to live in. See, we've taken the back seat and allowed all you foreigners to just trample upon us. And the Great Spirit has allowed it. For good reason. But not gonna allow it much longer, because his people did what we were instructed to do. A remnant of us have humbled ourselves, and we're being obedient. We know that these people, all they do is pollutions. All they've done is rape, rob, murder, kill, steal, destroy, 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 oppress, 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 force every goddamn thing, and show no love, no compassion, no mercy, no empathy whatsoever toward his people. So as grass that withers, shall they fade away. And we consider the strength of their cruelty, though they remember not the end thereof, but as a wave that passes, they shall be broken. And we remark the boastfulness of their might, though they deny the beneficence of the Most High, who allowed them to have what they have. But they shall pass away as a passing cloud. For the Most High shall surely hasten his times, and he shall assuredly bring on his hours, and he shall assuredly judge those who are in his world. They didn't create this earth, so understand. and shall visit in truth all things by means of all their hidden works. And that's what we're doing right now. We're bringing you this truth by the way of the Spirit, exposing all their hidden works. And all while we're doing this, He is examining your secret thoughts. He is looking at that which is laid up in the secret chambers of all the members of men. And He is going to make them manifest in the presence of all with this reproof. Oh, because you're going to choose with your free agency who it is you belong to. Because you ain't going to have no excuse. Let none, therefore, of these present things ascend into your hearts. But above all, let us be expectant, because that which is promised to us shall come. And let us not now look unto the delights of the Gentiles in the present, but let us remember what has been promised to us in the end. For the ends of the times and of the seasons, and whatsoever is with them, shall assuredly pass by together. The consummation, moreover, of the age shall then show the great might of its ruler, when all things come to judgment. Do you therefore prepare your hearts for that which before you knew, lest you come to be in bondage in both worlds. So that you be led away captive here and be tormented there. For as to that which existeth now, or which has passed away, or which is to come, in all these things, neither is the evil fully evil, nor again the good fully good. Now what that means is that the Great Spirit will utilize that which the adversary meant for evil. He's going to use it for good. So there's good that's going to come out, and that has come out, and that's going to come out of all of this unrighteousness. All right? And out of the good that was this earth being created for the happiness of all humanity and all creation, He allowed the adversary to destroy it and take what was good and use it for evil. Because the Most High knew and foreknowledge that which Satan did, that which the adversary did, there was good that was going to come out of it. Alright? And this cuts off, so I'm going to end it there, because it doesn't have the rest of what we need to break that down. Alright? Now, you people know that which I speak is true. So you can continue to hold on to what it is you think you know. Or you can let go of the wisdom of this world and relearn via the Spirit of truth. Second. Alright, people. You want to stop deceiving yourselves. If you think you are wise by this world's standards, you need to become a fool to truly be wise. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness to the Most High, to the eternal living power. It's worldly wisdom that you're holding on to, people. And it's not going to benefit you here very soon. Woe to those who are wise in their own eyes and clever in their own sight. Wisdom from the Most High. He tells us, brothers, consider the time of your calling. Not many of us were wise by human standards. No, I'm considered a fool in this world, and I am perfectly okay with that. Not many were powerful. Not many were of noble birth. But the Most High chose the foolish things of the world to shame the wise. He chooses the weak things of the world to shame the strong. He chooses the lowly and the despised things of the world and the things that are not to nullify the things that are. Why does he do this? Because that's the only way that you're going to know it is the almighty power. It ain't going to be by the God of money. Alright? It ain't going to be by this world's ideology. Okay? It's going to be completely contrary to this world's ideology. So that no one may boast in his presence. Don't you think that this prophecy of the righteous Ams is completely contrary to the wisdom of this world? According to the wisdom of this world, ain't nobody gonna give you a handout. That's the way they see it. Okay? That is the way they see it. Root hog or die poor. Alright? It's an idiom. Root hog or die poor. Meaning, it's an expression used in a southern USA. That means that you must look outside, you must look out for yourself. It means that you must look out for yourself. Look out for yourself. As no one's going to do it for you. It can be shortened to root hog. A hog is a pig. Root hog or die is a common American catchphrase dating at least to the early 1800s. Well, that's about 400, well, close to about 400 years since Christopher Columbus invaded and discovered us residing here. And by then, they had their economic system of slavery. So if we wanted to survive, we were forced to earn money. We were forced to earn currency. So yeah, it is a common American catchphrase dating at least to the early 1800s, coming from the early colonial practice of turning pigs loose in the woods to fend for themselves. The term is an idiomatic expression for self-reliance. The word root is used as an imperative verb, as is die. Where's the love in that, people? Didn't the Great Spirit instruct for us to love one another as we do ourselves? Weren't we instructed by that eternal law to do for others that which we will want done for ourselves? Weren't we instructed to refrain from doing to others that which we would not want done to ourselves? Don't you realize that forcing people to do things against their will is evil? Don't you know that punishing people because they refuse to be forced to do something they don't want to do against their will, don't you know that punishing them for not submitting to the forcing, don't you realize that that is evil? Don't you realize that does not come from the Great Spirit? Don't you realize this does not come from the Great Spirit? Don't you realize that this don't come from the Great Spirit? We all know that money don't grow on trees because it was not created by the Most High. If the Most High created money, then it would grow on trees. It would be something that we could just go pick off a tree if it came from the Great Spirit. But see, it was established by the wicked. Therefore, no, it don't grow on trees. It's a false god that was established by the wicked. And those who are complacent and hardened in their heart, they want to say things like, if you don't want to heed advice, and this is a lot of people that consider themselves righteous. I had a brother, all right, a beloved Gentile brother that at one time seemed to have love for me, but have completely turned his back on me because I don't want to pine after money. So this is his ideology. He figured he gave me wise counsel. He figured he gave me advice, and he figured if I don't want to heed to his advice on how to earn and save my own money, then I should not get any kind of handout of him, from him. And I never asked him for anything. At one point in time, he took it upon himself, when we were first beginning to talk and he was beginning to get to know me, and he found out that my rent was $25 as we were talking one day, and I forget how it came up, but he found out that my rent was $25. He literally said, your rent's only $25? And I said, yes. And he was like, oh no, brother, you will never be homeless, not on my watch. He was like, he's like, I will definitely help you take care of that. All right. And for a while, he did. Okay. I never asked him. But he always made sure, for a while, to make sure I had at least $25 to pay the rent. Okay. This went on for about maybe 3, 4 months or so. But me being genuine and real and keeping it real, and I flow by way of the Spirit. There were things that I would say by way of the Spirit to this beloved brother, and it would prick him in his spirit. Now, I didn't do it in order for it to prick him in his spirit, but the living word is sharper than any two-edged sword, okay? And there were a lot of things that he did not want to change within himself. So because he did not want to change these things within himself, he began to grow hardened in his heart towards me. All right. So this is how he began acting towards me. All right. And again, I never asked him for anything. All right. He had took it upon himself to assist me. Then all of a sudden he withdrew it from me, and publicly he scorned me. Publicly he made it like I'm looking for handouts. Publicly he made it like, well, if you're not earning money, if you're not looking out for yourself, you should not expect anyone to help you. You should not expect anyone to show compassion or kindness or mercy to you, because you are not doing what you can do for yourself. That's his ideology. All right? And we already went over the idiom of root hog and die poor. That is the ideology of self-reliance. Okay? But this is not how we were instructed by the Great Spirit to live our life upon the earth. Okay? Therefore, it is the wisdom of this world. All right? So, unfortunately, this brother began to reveal his true colors unto me. All right? I began to see crystal clearly some things about him. And I won't say a lot about it, okay? Because he knows. He knows within his heart, okay? And it's not my place to speak on someone publicly. I'm not here to tear anybody down. Okay, so there are some things that I know about him that I keep to myself. Okay, because it's not my place to spill his business. Okay, that would be unrighteous. All right. So there's things that I know that I am to keep to myself and not mention, but nevertheless, he is not who he appears to be. Okay? Selfishness serves no other purpose than to demonstrate that there really is a better way. Okay? We are not to live a selfish life. We're not to be living a life of selfishness. Okay? Looking out for yourself and screw everybody else. All right? That is not what we were instructed to do upon the earth. Okay? This is from the books. This is from the book of remembrance. All right? This is from the book of remembrance of Enoch. All right? The book of remembrance of Enoch. The Essene book of Haggai. All right? Let's see. So really, they should not be charging for these books, but you can go listen to it here. All right. The Book of Remembrance of Enoch. All right, you can listen to it. All right, so let's see if you guys can get a PDF. Because I do have the PDF. Here is one right here. Internet Archive is good. Okay. Oh, no, that's the complete Book of Enoch. That's not the same thing. So this the Book of Remembrance of Enoch. Okay. The Book of Remembrance is important. The Book of Secrets of Enoch. That's still not it. And see, there's a lot of books of remembrance, okay? There's the Book of Remembrance of our ancient grandmothers, the Book of Remembrance of Melchizedek, okay? Oops. Go back. I meant to click on... Oh, yeah, I didn't mean to click on that. I thought maybe it has the PDF. Yeah, no, I don't see a PDF here for this either. But they do have it in video form, okay? So, anyway, we're getting ready to read from this. My phone's on a charger. So, I wonder if I have any more of this. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah, I think that's the only part I have of that. Alright, so yeah, let's just read this, okay? So, this is a place where Enoch was at. Like, I think it might have been like a dream or something, but he was in a place where where they were unattached to their young, and the fowls and the beasts and the creatures and the creeping things seemed to not love one another, nor have any consideration one toward the other, and they only dealt with their young so that they could survive, and they were without emotion, and all of their spirits were empty and void of any awareness, and they were distant toward one another, and everything was isolated and independent, one toward the other of the kind of it. And they all were very cold-hearted and selfish. Okay? That's the world that we're living in right now. And people see no problem with this. They see nothing wrong with this. And they love to scorn me because I don't want to participate in this. I don't want to join the rat race, chasing money, all so that I can sustain my life. There really is a better way. There's a better reality outside of this satanic ass system we've all been forced to live in. Therefore, understand that the wisdom of this world is foolishness, okay? The Most High is choosing the foolish things of the world to shame the wise. Ain't no might in my hands to overturn this economic system. What kind of might do I have in my hands other than the spiritual gifts he's given me that I'm utilizing to open the minds of the people, to awaken the spirits of the people? That's what he's given me to do. And that's all I can do. But it ain't my own might. I'm doing it by way of the Spirit. So he chooses the weak things of the world to shame the strong. Because in the physicality, I'm weak. I ain't got no money. I ain't got no accolades. I don't have no status. I don't have any clout. I don't have any honors of men. None of that. But I have been spiritually gifted. I give all praise, honor, and glory to my Maker. He chooses the lowly and despise things of the world. Now I know why I've been debased my entire life. Now I know why the debasing has seemed to have gotten even worse now that I've been doing my best to live righteous before the eyes of my Maker. Matter of fact, we're about to take a trip to my Facebook. Because understand, people. Understand. You think you wise by this world standards? To truly be wise, you better become a fool, according to this world. And with the quickness, you need to unlearn the wisdom of this world. Because your time running out. Alright? Actually, this is the only video I'm going to do today, people. Alright? I don't understand. What in the hell is this? Why are y'all putting this shit on the freaking story? What in the hell is that? I don't have this person on my friends list. Like, bruh, I am tired of them. They force everything. I am sick and tired. I'm beyond tired, bro. I'm beyond tired. I like literally wish I could close out this section because it's like every single time I come to my Facebook, they force some shit I don't want to see. Like, bro, and they take, I don't have no might in my hands. They force everything in their unrighteous ass system. I'm tired, people. I am tired. Evil forces everything, and I am so freaking tired. I don't understand why that's not loading. Like, for real, bro. Seriously? Like, wow. That's not what I came here to do anyway. I came here to go to my freaking thing, but I had... Bro, what in the hell are y'all doing? So now, Facebook wants to mess with me. Like, seriously, it's not letting me pull up my post that I posted. That's why we came here. So, you see what I'm having to deal with, people. This is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, are you serious right now? What in the hell? What in the hell? So I can scroll my wall, but I can't go where I need to go? Like, are you serious right now? What in the hell? I'd be so tired, bro. I'd be so tired of these people. I'd be tired of the wicked, man. It's time for the wicked to relinquish their power and their control over the earth. And, we know that they're not going to do it on their own. So it's just going to be taken from them. They're about to be dealt with, okay? Now, oh wow, I got some love on this. Ride the wave. See this one, go back a chapter to Isaiah 9:10 for see what you see, one love. Okay. So I said, I am tired of those who claim they are righteous yet refuse to put a difference between the holy and the profane. They rather blend both good and evil, claiming that comes from my power. They are blasphemers. A blasphemer is a person who slanders or speaks evil of the eternal righteous power or sacred things. Also, a person who speaks irreverently or offensively about that power, especially in speech, is the same today as back in the days of Ezekiel. Ezekiel 22:26. Her priests do violence to my law and profane my holy things. They make no distinction between the holy and the profane, and they fail to distinguish between the clean and the unclean. They regard my eternal law. They disregard my eternal law, so that I am profaned among them. And quite frankly, I'm sick of it. If you think your God is both good and evil, you don't serve nor worship my power. I don't care if this pisses you off. Claim your God, but keep my God out your mouth. We don't serve nor worship the same power. My power is all righteous. My power is all love. My power is all good. My power is all compassionate. My power is all merciful. My power has been long suffering, you wicked ass people with your cold ass hearts. Just because my power is all that doesn't mean justice won't be meted against wicked people, for they will most definitely reap exactly what they have been sowing. My power has allotted all of these wicked people ample time to humble themselves, repent, and change their heart. But the wicked refuse to do that. Do you people seriously think just because my power is all righteous, you will never face judgment for all your evil deeds which you've chosen to do to others? We have all been given free agency to live however we see fit. We were given instruction to treat one another the way we want to be treated. We were informed of the eternal law of sowing and reaping. Therefore, we know we reap according to our deeds. Yet wicked people have willfully chosen to disregard that eternal law as if it's non-existent. But everybody about to see crystal clearly just how real it is. It don't make my power evil. It don't make my power hateful. It don't make my power angry. No, not any of that. But people about to learn why they shouldn't do things to others that they wouldn't want done to themselves, because all of them are going to experience all of that negative energy that they so willingly dished out to others, especially that which they've done to the few righteous that's been living amongst them this whole damn time. People have been unmerciful. People have been unloving. People have lacked compassion. They've lacked empathy. They've lacked kindness. They see no value in obtaining these things. But yet they get mad love for their goddamn money. Money never came from the eternal living power. It came from the adversary and wicked ass people who are greedy. Therefore, go on and hold to your money and prepare to reap your just deserts. You deprive the poor of fair treatment. Withhold justice from the oppressed of his people. You make widows their prey and orphans their plunder. You have made widows your prey and orphans your plunder. Isaiah 9. This is when we went into captivity because of our iniquity. And that is true. Make sure I got the right one. 9:10:4. Oh, it's 9:10. Hold on. 9:10. Bruh, come on now. 9:10. I said 9:10. You. I said 9:10. What the hell? Isn't this 9:10? Okay, yeah, it is 9:10. Alright, yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, 9:10-4. Alright. All the people will know it, Ephraim and the dwellers of Samaria. With pride and arrogance of heart, they will say, the bricks have fallen, but we will rebuild with finished stone. The sycamores have been felled, but we will replace them with cedars. Let's see, hold on. Wait a minute. I don't understand what he mean. 9, 10, does he mean 9, or does he mean chapter 10, verse 4? I don't understand what he means. Because we're in Isaiah 9. But what does he mean? I'm curious what he means. Let's go to Isaiah 10. See if that's what he meant. Isaiah 10:4. Woe to tyrants. Maybe this is what he meant. Yeah, I already brung this out before. Woe to tyrants. Yes, this is judgment coming upon you wicked people. You know? Woe to those who enact unjust statutes and issue oppressive decrees. Don't you understand? Your system of economic slavery is an oppressive decree. Okay? Don't you realize that this is an oppressive decree? Requiring the people to feed and house themselves when the earth provides everything that we need to sustain our lives? Who gave these wicked people the authority to take all of the resources of the earth under their possession and their control, and then put a value system upon it, forcing everybody to have to earn money in order to earn their bare necessities? It is one of the most ingenious scams for social manipulation ever created. And at its core, it is an invisible war against the population. Okay? Therefore, it is an oppressive decree. This is a woe to these people and all of you who refuse to detach yourself from this. When you deprive the poor of fair treatment and withhold justice from the oppressed of his people, You make widows your prey and orphans your plunder. What is you gonna do on a day of reckoning? When that whole cup of indignation, that cup that you fill to the brim, is poured out upon you. Because you're going to reap what you have been sowing. To whom are you going to flee for help? Where's your deliverance going to come from? Oh, that's right, you ain't going to have none. Because you have chosen to worship and serve the adversary. And the adversary ain't going to be able to save you. One second. Got something here that I need to go over. It's in my spirit. I gotta find it. Bro, what? Oh, okay, hold on. Okay. Give me just a moment, people. Let me try to see if I can find this. There's some scripture I gotta get. I think it's from the Apocalypse. Which one is it? The Apocalypse of... I don't think it's from the Apocalypse of Peter. It's... Hold on. Sorry, people. Give me one moment. Let me see if I can find this. Bruh, I know I just saved it recently. Okay, so it's gotta be here somewhere. Cause yeah, so I gotta show you how you gonna be mad at the adversary. Yeah, I brung it out not too long ago too. I just don't remember what I named it. Give me a moment, people, and I'm gonna be wrapping this up. This one. I have a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm trying to find one particular thing. Now, you people gonna be mad at the adversary, because the adversary ain't gonna be able to save you. Oh, Father, where is it? I brung it out not too long ago. Give me a moment. I'm still looking. I cannot find it, people. I don't know where it's at. I don't know what scripture it is. I'm looking one more time. I know it has to be here somewhere. Don't remember it being... Wait a minute. Okay, no, that's not it. Hold on, Tidy. I'm almost done. Hi. Hi, baby. I don't know where it's at. And I brung it out before. I don't understand why I can't find it. Chill, man. Watch them claws. Okay, people, I don't know where it is. Okay. I don't remember what I named it. But there, I brung it out not too long ago. How the people that's left over in the judgment, you're gonna be mad at the adversary. You're gonna be hella mad at the adversary, and you're gonna be like, you can't even save yourself. You know, like you literally gonna be mad. Hey, hold on. Mm, yeah, I have no idea where it's at, and I really don't want to spend no more time trying to find it. Uh, because, bruh, it should not be that far down because I just saved it not too long ago. It was a screenshot that I took from Big Judah because he was reading the book. He was reading it from the book, and I forget the name of the book. I know I labeled it the name of the book, but I don't remember the name of the book. Um, I could have sworn that Apocalypse was in the name of the book, but apparently that's not coming up. Let me try one more time. I'm gonna type in Apocalypse. Yeah, it's not coming up. But sometimes when I type in keywords, it don't bring up what I'm looking for. So sometimes my computer does not bring up what I need. You're gonna be so mad at the adversary that he can't, like, he ain't gonna be able to save you people. Okay, now I'm sorry I can't show you again right now, but it is in one of my videos, and I promise you, if you do your due diligence on my channel, the last several videos that I've done is in one of them since I've been back. Okay, since I've been back, one of them videos I brung it out. Okay, because I think I ended up getting it from him at some point, while I probably didn't have internet, but I don't remember exactly. But I brung it out recently, okay? I brung it out recently that Satan is not going to be able to save you, okay? He's going to be able to take hold of his possession, all right? Um, hmm. All right, so this was gonna be like for you. All right, this isn't exactly what I was looking for, but understand that the powers you've been serving, all of you who've been feeding the negative, who've been fueling the negative realm, all right, the evil realm with your negative energy that you've been sowing, understand. This is the book of judgment, from I think the Owasfi, okay, 2017 through 21. For this day in the lower heavens there are millions of false Brahmas, millions of false Buddhas, millions of false Christs, and millions of false Gabriel gods. Whoever binds himself to these names, all right, and their attributes, okay, you doing wickedness, okay, because it's about your actions, okay? It ain't about what you confess out your mouth. It ain't about what you psych yourself out to believe in your heart. It's about the things that you do, your deeds, okay? So whoever binds himself to these false gods while on earth during your mortality, you become a fit subject for these drooges to fall upon you. Okay? Yes, and understand, with this great judgment that's coming upon the wicked, y'all gonna be experiencing some things. Y'all gonna be experiencing some things in mortality. All right? Just like us righteous have been experiencing a horrible life in the physicality during our mortality, during my whole damn life. I've had to live a life of shame. Okay? I've lived a life of debasing and all of these things. Okay? So understand that this is the prophecy. Along with the awakening of the children of light, we are the generation that's going to see the overturning of our suffering. Okay? I read it to you from the Apocalypse of Baruch. All right? This is what's coming. And with the overturning of our suffering, bruh. Understand this is what's coming for you, okay? Because all of this is tied together. I think I know why it does this, because I think it had the KJV on there. That's why it does that. The cup of wrath, all right? Because you guys have been filling it up to the brim. You wicked, cold-hearted people. You are filling up your cup of iniquity. You are not to oppress the poor. You are not to despise the poor. Okay? Thus says the Most High. The Most High, even the power who defends his people. See, I have removed from your hand the cup of staggering. All right? From that goblet, the cup of fury that you have been drinking, all right, is going to be placed in the hands of our tormentors. It's going to be placed into the hands of them that afflict us, into the hands of them that oppress us. All right? Who told us, lay down so we can walk over you. Okay? Lay down so we can walk over you. All right? Which has said to our soul, bow down that we may go over. Lie down so we can walk over you. So we have made our back like the ground, like a street to be traversed. We laid our body as the ground and as the street to them that went over. And they are refusing to show any mercy. You know that is true. We didn't create this statue, but yeah, we can read this in Isaiah, how we laid our body as the ground. What body is laying here as the ground? Who is on top of this body laying as the ground? Look at the complexion of this body being trampled. All right? And yes, after they trampled us, they did it to everybody. Okay? But they subdued us first. Okay? So they subdued us first, took all of our resources, took our lands by force. Now they have control of all the resources of the earth. And they created a wicked-ass economic system, forcing everybody to earn money so that they can sustain their goddamn life. You people have been complacent with this. Okay? But the resources don't really belong to these people. It was only allotted to them for a certain amount of time. And you people want to keep casting off the children of light that's here to give you all of this clarity and understanding, letting you know who we are. You want to keep spitting on us? You want to keep refusing to help us? You want to keep joining with the enemy, forcing our suffering? Hey, you get free agency. But understand that your cup of indignation is going to be poured out upon you. And when it is, to whom will you flee for help? And where you going to leave your wealth when you perish from here? Nothing will remain but to crouch among the captives or fall among the slain. All right? So understand, there is a woe coming to you, tyrants, who oppress all humanity and all creation, but especially a double woe unto you who are oppressing the righteous. Okay? Because we don't live our lives this way. We are the merciful people. We are the vessels of mercy. And you love to scorn us. You love to scorn us. You love to trodden us down. It's the wicked that trodden us down. You trodden down the ones who from the period of our birth have not been covetous of earthly riches. You want to scorn me because I don't have ambition to get that money. Understand, you worship and you serve the adversary. And there's great judgment coming for you. See, the sinners are going to cry out. You're going to behold us, righteous. You're going to behold us. You're going to see us exist in splendor. You're going to see us proceed forward to the days and periods prescribed to us. For to the faithful shall he give faith in the habitations of uprightness. They shall see those who have been born in darkness, and into darkness, unto darkness shall be cast, while the righteous shall be at rest. All you sinners are going to reap what you have been sowing. He's going to raise up his people. He's going to speak for his people. It's time for his people to be redeemed. All right? So, you righteous elms, I am not speaking false prophecy unto you. The Gentiles are to bless us, okay? You are to become righteous elms, all right? Isaiah 60, 4 through 5. Lift up your eyes all around and see. They all gather together. You are to come to the children of light. All right? Your sons and your daughters shall come from far. This is us, our sons and daughters, because he's going to gather us from everywhere that we have been scattered. All right? Then you shall see. We shall see and become radiant. Okay? This is the prophecy about us. All right? We're the ones that have been prophesied to shine like the stars in the firmament. Okay? It is the Most High that's going to glorify his people. That's why I don't seek for no glory of men. I don't seek for the superficial fame and glory. Because I know that the Most High is going to bestow glory upon his people. Okay? Yes, He's going to shine upon us. We are going to become radiant. And our heart is going to swell with joy because of the abundance of the sea shall be turned to us. The wealth that the Gentiles now possess shall come to us. Okay? And this will be at the hands of the righteous Ams. All right? And there's going to be some righteous Ams. Because not all the Gentiles going to want to perish with the blessings of Lucifer. There's going to be some righteous Ams out there that are wise. Okay? They're going to have the ears to hear, the heart to receive, and the eyes to see. All right? Their resting place is going to be glorious. Okay? In that day, there shall be a root of Jesse, who shall stand as a banner to the people. For the Gentiles, the righteous ones, the wise ones, they are going to seek him, and his resting place shall be glorious. Isaiah 11:10. Man, if the fall of us became the riches of the world, and a diminishing of us, the riches of the Gentiles, how much more you think our fullness going to be? I'm getting ready to wrap this up, people. And I'll come back tomorrow. This is going on 3 hours, okay? Romans 11:12. Not if the fall of them be the riches of the world, and a diminishing of us, the riches of the Gentiles, then how much more our fullness? Why are we told that slavery and actually, in fact, colonization is no excuse for our impoverished circumstances? You want to act like colonization has no bearing and has no like you want to act like this, bro, oh my God. How in the hell, when the very system that we are living up under is because of this right here? How in the hell does this not have any bearing on our current circumstances today? How in the hell is this not the very reason that I am in poverty? How in the hell is this not the very reason that all the nations and the Europeans are living lavishly? So you're going to quit gaslighting us. All right? You're holding on to the blessing bag of Lucifer. Why in the hell are we told that colonization is no excuse for our impoverished circumstances? As if it's not the very reason that the European nations and all other nations of Psalms 83 that had the confederacy with the worst of the heathen are on top of the economic system to this day enjoying their blessing. See, we already looked at the richest people upon the face of the earth. You want to say that these are the richest people in the world because they worked hard? Really? You think they get all the riches because they worked hard? Oh, well, yeah, they worked hard at raping, robbing, murdering, and stealing everything from the indigenous people. Their forefathers did, okay? Pillaging our land of its resources. That's what they did. And then they handed down the generational wealth for generations. You diminished us over and over and over again. So clearly this is why these are the richest family in every state. When you massacre my people repeatedly over and over and over again, understand. Yeah. You know, that is the reason why. You literally diminished us repeatedly. Okay? Repeatedly. absolutely diminished us. Okay? You literally raped, robbed, murdered, kill, steal, destroy, did the most to us. Okay? And then you want to look your nose down at us and and act like this, like we're poor because of our own, because of our own laziness. Nah, bruh. When we were flourishing, you would destroy our businesses. You did the Black Wall Street. 1921, what did you do? You freaking bombed it. We had successful businesses. But what did you come do? You came destroyed it. You massacred us over and over and over again. You stole every goddamn thing from us. You took our blessing by force. Repeatedly. And then you look your nose down at us and call us lazy. So understand that this is why you nations have your blessing. This is why you Gentiles, this is why you Europeans are on top. This is why you're the richest family in every state. I doubt any one of these are tuning into my channel. I doubt any of these are tuning into my channel. Because I'm a nobody in this world. But these wicked people did not get their wealth by working hard. So understand. You need to ask yourself, you are able to get all of that, Gentiles? And you nations of Psalms 83? You need to ask yourself how much more our fullness. Yeah, you will want to become a righteous am. If you got the ears to hear and a heart to receive, I suggest you take heed. I ain't giving you false doctrine. This ain't no false prophecy. For every single thing that I've been instructed to speak will come to pass. No, you're going to see the things that we're instructed to speak. On that note, shalom.